Hi, beautiful being. Welcome to this very short talk. I am guided to keep it short because it's most certainly not a topic that we can even develop in an episode. But this is just a heads up that we are really invited to take back control over our usage of the almighty internet, and especially social media. As you have probably witnessed, there is an increase in the use of artificial intelligence, as well as just purely artificial fake content. And some of you may have watched documentaries like Black Mirror. Well, we're already living it. Now, it doesn't mean that this is the future of humanity, because there is no such thing as one rigid fixed timeline. As we ascend into the 5D, we are opening up to, the time is no longer such a linear concept. But indeed, there is a timeline where humanity is fully merging with technology, and this is not the one that we are going to remain in. And when I say we, it's the starseeds, the 144,000, those of us who are here on a spiritual mission. Now, this is not this is not a topic against, quote unquote, against technology, but a topic to understand deeper. First of all, the origins of it, and then it is our interaction with it that actually that we actually need to pay attention to, because technology, we are meant to use technology and not to be used by technology, which is exactly what that particular timeline that I call the 3D dark agenda timeline is going to be all about. And today I just want to give you a little bit of just a few guidelines as to how to fully break free from it. I am personally fully out of social media, just completely. I'm not going to give labels, but I mean, you know who those are. And simply hanging out on YouTube until some of you out there, most probably listening to this, are going to create a whole new platform that is actually high vibrational and aligned with the 5D, meaning new rules, new ways of engaging, new organic, just totally different algorithms, right? Because an algorithm is a set of rules, right? You got a software, there are parameters, and that's just what it is, right? And the reason why the algorithm, it is so distorted, and it's literally programmed to keep you hooked. It's literally programmed to more and more become artificial. It's literally the agenda. And what gives me credit to talk about it, where I'm not necessarily an expert in the topic, but I've been working in the IT field for 10 years. And I know a little bit about it, but also it is one of my main concerns to make sure that those of you who are creating the new earth technology, to make sure that it comes from source, because this is what the new earth is all about. Not following the trends, not following the agenda, not following the not allowing yourself to be just pulled by the major wave of by the whole AI influence, but really discern. Just really discern. And the simple ways you can do that is just really look at the tendencies. I was personally just completely ejected out of it. My guides, I could simply just not be on those platforms, whether it was for using the content or, creating content. I would immediately feel that there was just not right. The frequency of it is very dark, because it comes with a dark agenda. And some platforms are, still, I don't know what's going to happen next, but again, the only one that I prefer for now is YouTube, and this is the only place where you'll find me until and Patreon. I like organic content, and I personally only follow people that I have at least have a conversation with, because so many, after I realized there was just the image they projected and who they are, it is not the same. And this is exactly what this agenda is all about, is to have you invest in a world that is not real, have you disconnect with your true nature and Mother Gaia, and just, be completely hooked and completely addicted. Because when we are not connected to source, we slip into all sorts of addiction that we think are going to replace our connection to source. This is what addiction is all about, is being disconnected from oneness and invest into distorted agendas, into the matrix, into the AI, and all sorts of other places. So that was just we're gonna keep talking about it, but I guess my intention with today's message is to have you look at the ways, without judgment, because it is important to understand that it is designed, it's a big force that has designed it to be this way, to hook you. There is an agenda, and actually it's interesting because we have been using a technology that has a dark agenda to spread our message, to create online communities, but sometime there is going to be a shift. There is going to be a shift in the where we are organically going to move towards new platforms in the 5D, because we cannot be in the same algorithm with a dark agenda. But this is going to happen organically over the next 20 years. That's all I want to say. However, for now, just become aware of the ways in which you engage with technology. Replace in the toxic tendencies that you may have been given into, and replace it with just nature, human connection, healthy habits, journaling, reading organic content, just basically life. Okay, I want to end with this, and I'll keep spreading this message for as much as I can. The future of the world, the future, the way it is presented out there, it is not this highly immersed, digitalized world. This is not what the new earth is all about. Yes, there is a timeline. Again, there is a timeline where this is all going to unfold. But as we connect more with source, as we ascend more and more and more, you're going to start becoming very disturbed. You're going to start seeing beyond the veil, and you're going to start just losing interest and losing just not feeling right, just really feeling repulsed by this agenda, and you're gonna start wanting just a different way of life, because you will understand that this is just not the reality that you want to live in. And personally, I remember when I was watching, by the way, this, a lot of us have not have access to the New Earth timeline until not long ago, because it hasn't been, we were unable to access that timeline, because it's all a divine orchestration. And now, as we're starting to the earth split, there is a divine timing in all. The earth split has really accelerated over the past 3 years, and now it is fully, you can see bluntly right now what's going on one side and what's evolving on a different timeline. And it comes with choices. It comes with daily choices. That's all I want to say. It comes with daily choices where you invest your energy and time into, and money sometimes. What do you invest your time and energy into? Is it organic content? Is it healthy habits? Is it, oh gosh, this is a big one, creativity. So the timeline that is highly digitalized, humanity will lose just having like throat chakra. For some reason I'm feeling blocked. Whoa, okay. Yeah, the timeline that is going to be highly digitalized, it is humanity is going to lose their creative abilities. And when you lose the creative abilities, you lose your power over your reality, because it is through our creation, through our life force, that we are able to just simply, as the word says, create, right? So when you lose your creative abilities, and creativity can be just any creative endeavor you're doing, or it can be through the art of just creating your reality and understanding how reality works, and being able to bring something from the unseen world and into reality. That is what creation is, right? That is what a piece of art is. That is what the simple fact of having your intentions fulfilled is all about. And this is what we're here to be masters of. We're not here to follow a trend and completely lose our connection to source and be be disconnected from our organic way of living. So the new earth right now is again, as I was saying, we are invited to really become even more aware and discerning of the ways in which we are engaging with technology, and to see technology as not just one-sided, but to look at the agendas behind it. And last but not least, the brilliant minds out there who are inspired by this topic and that I am very called to be a part of, the innovators out there that are going to set the foundations of the new platforms, the new technology, the new source-based, I'm hearing Arcturians. Arcturians are very big on technology, but they do not disconnect us from source, they connect us with source. So yeah, a lot of you that will, probably listen at some point, will listen to this message, and you resonate with being a visionary and with the digital world. We're probably going to call it differently, even. I don't like the word digital or technology. Well, technology is okay. Anyway, so, I just want to share that I am really, really strongly hearing the Arcturians saying that we are actively going to start creating this. It is completely new, okay? I just want to say I cannot stress how new everything that we are creating in the new earth is. It is so out of the box that unless we were able to completely remove ourselves from the 3D timeline, we would have never been able to create what we're here to create, because it would have never been well received, because we're differently working with a different agenda that is goes against another agenda. But we're not here to, this is not a battle. We have removed ourselves from the battle, and now we're simply going to do our own thing and create our own new earth, because that's what this is all about. And whoever, afterwards, as I was saying, it is a choice that humanity will have to go through, with daily choices, right? Those of you, those who will start stumbling upon this content more and more and more and more and more and more, and are gonna say, oh, wait a minute, yeah, that's not right. I want to follow this. I want to follow this ascension process. I don't want to be in that old earth. Or the others who are, unwilling to let go of the ego entrapment and the illusions, the web of illusions. They're probably going to need a few more cycles, lifetime cycles, before they can access the 5th dimension, or not. I don't know what exactly is going to happen on that timeline, and I'm not supposed to know. But this is all that I want to share with you today. Just be very non-judgmental, compassionate, but blunt about the ways in which you are engaging with technology. Remove yourself from the dark AI, and replace it with new organic ways of living. And the timeline is only unfolding. That's all I gotta say. It's we're gonna be able to build new platforms. We're gonna be able to build new technology. If we're removing ourselves from the dark timeline, doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to live isolated, every single one in their own corner and not able to connect to each other. It's just going to be It's just going to be with a different intention that is heart-centered, and that is actually serving humanity, and that is actually from a high vibrational place, and not manipulation, entrapment, and domination over the human race, and enslavement, which is what the Matrix is all about. But that, I'll see you in the next one. I hope this serves, and